Hi there, welcome to you're in my kitchen, Deb's kitchen. Tonight I'm going to make a quick and easy dinner because we have a lot going on here. My husband's painting and he asked for something to eat. So we're going to make easy grilled cheese. You would think it's super simple, but believe it or not, I've had a lot of people ask me how I make my grilled cheese. So golden and not burned or whatever. Well, tonight I'm going to show you. So I'm setting my stove to, initially I'm going to set it to medium high because I want to get the pan hot. Then we're going to turn down the heat. I'm going to spray it so they won't stick. And I just have Pam here. Today we're going to be making Joshua's favorite that he requests a lot, tuna grilled cheese, tuna melt. All I'm adding, simple ingredients. Good mayo is important, people. Tuna, this is a chunk light tuna in water, so I drained it and put some mayo. Make sure you're generous. And here's what it looks like. And we're also going to be making traditional cheese. You need to have good cheese, good bread. Good white bread is nice. This is a potato bread. And so that's what we're using. You can use any cheese you want. I have some creamy Havarti cheese and Swiss cheese, which pairs nicely with grilled ham or turkey. And then your standard American cheese. So, how to tell when your pan is ready. Okay, the way you tell if your pan's ready is, first of all, you can feel the heat coming off it. I usually take butter, because that's what I use. And when you see your butter sizzling like that, you don't want it smoking. If it's smoking, it's too hot. But you want to see this nice sizzle. And actually, you can turn your heat down if you want to make sure. First of all, we're going to make the grilled tuna melt. This is how I do it. You want a lot of cheese. Don't be stingy with your cheese, people. That's what makes it delicious. So we're going to put generous amount of tuna in here. Practically the whole can, basically, is what I do. But if you were to buy this in the store, you'd be paying local bucks. 98-cent can of tuna ain't going to break the bank. Then I put 2 more slices on top of cheese. Then a trick is to always use room temperature butter. Here we have butter. This one it's been cold, so the butter I usually leave the butter out, but it got kind of hard, so I put it in the microwave for like 10 seconds at a time. And when it's a soft consistency like this, then you want to make sure every inch is buttered, then put it down. And butter the other side. See it's starting to sizzle there? That's what you're looking for. I'm going to turn it down a little because at this point it's going pretty good. I don't want to burn my grilled cheese. So if you're afraid of burning it, turn it down to low. All you're doing is griddling the cheese. So we will wait a few minutes and then we're going to check it. Okay, I'm going to check it and see if I need to turn it up or not. Usually a hint that your sandwich is not ready is if you try to stick your spatula under and it's like still sticking. You don't want your bread to tear up. You want your bread to be griddled well on the other side so that it's firm and you can pick it up easily. So I'm going to check this. It still needs a little more griddling. So I'm going to put that back. In the meantime, that doesn't mean you have to wait. We're going to make a grilled ham. So I'm going to put some Havarti cheese, a really creamy cheese. And I'm actually making, you can get creative. So I think I'm just going to splurge and make my hubby, because he likes a lot of meat, a grilled ham and turkey. Me, I'm a plain gal. I just like plain grilled cheese. So that's what I'm going to have. And on this side, I'm gonna put Swiss. We want a lot of cheese in there. That's why the sandwich is called grilled cheese. So let's check this. Okay, you got some good. Be careful when you turn it, not like me. But you can fix that. Easy fix. Turn it down. See how nice and golden that is? That's what you're looking for here. Press it down so you can encourage the cheese to melt. Sometimes what I do to ensure that it's going to be a good grill is I will put more butter in. I mean, who doesn't like butter, right? And it'll make sure that it sneaks under those crevices. In the meantime, I'm going to start buttering my other sandwich. And this is a multi-grain bread because my husband does not like white bread. Very health conscious. Or tries to be semi-health conscious. And I use pure butter. And it comes out better that way. It's better with butter, and to me, butter is supposed to be better for you than margarine. So, see, this is kind of not moving yet because it's not ready, but I'm going to slide it over a little, and we're going to put this in. And we'll cut up our cheese, grilled tuna melt. Okay, it looks like our tuna melt is ready. So let's see on the other side. See, I left it about, what would you say, how many minutes did you say that was, Josh? 2 or 3 minutes?
3 minutes maybe.
3 minutes. Depends on your heat. Like I said, you can always turn it up a little bit, not high. At this point, you don't want a high flame. You don't want to see any smoke because that's going to burn your. Slow and easy is the way to go when you're making grilled cheese. Once you got it golden, okay, let's look at the other side. How does that look? Perfect. So, okay, I'm going to get ready to cut my grilled cheese. So, this is the tuna melt. And there it is. Golden on both sides. The tuna's cooked. The cheese is melted, as you can see. Okay, well this one's cooking, and I'm going to make another one. When I eat grilled cheese, I like white bread. There's nothing like white bread for grilled cheese. So, and when you get to the end and you have this heel left, I like the heel, so I have no problem using it. Plus it's thinner, so I don't use as much bread. So that's what my sandwich is going to be. So don't be afraid to use the heels. Just turn them over, folks. You want to get to the end of the bread, then turn it over. And look at this one's almost done. So I'm going to turn that over and I'll put that in. And this one. See how lightly the butter's sizzling? Zoom in on that guy.
On your pause. Alright.
See how that's bubbling, but it's not brown? I see a little tiny bit of smoke. Maybe that's because I put in butter. So I'm going to turn it down. And then I'm going to check my cheese.
There you go.
Okay, this is ready. When the cheese is melted. You could always lift the top of the bread to check the cheese. So this is nice and golden. You can see the cheese is melted. And I'm going to cut it even though my husband doesn't like his bread cut. I don't know why, but he's getting it cut today. And here you have. So here we are. Easy dinner, supper, lunch. When you don't have time and you're busy and you just want to get something quick, get something simple, get something yummy. There you go, folks. Okay, so that wraps up our grilled cheese. And don't forget, like and subscribe and leave comments if you want to. As the holidays approach, if there's any particular dish that you think you would like to see prepared in Deb's Cocina, go ahead and put it in the comments. And also, I'm going to be having some redecorating done in December, so we'll probably be doing some cooking from different locations with different people.